I don't want any fat people to feel uncomfortable at one of my gigs, so next time, buy 2 seats. I'm joking, I'm joking, shut up. I'm not having a go, I'm just pointing out, you know. I was listening to the radio in England a few weeks back, Radio 4, quite highbrow. There was a discussion about political correctness. My name came up straight away, right? And there was this woman on there going, oh yeah, well it's not right. Ricky Gervais, he makes jokes about fat people. He wouldn't make jokes about gay people, would he? And being fat is like being gay. What? No, it's not. What? You can't choose your sexuality. As we've established, you choose whether to eat too much or not. You know, with your sexuality, you're born, you grow up, you discover you like same-sex relationships, and that's it. You're gay, okay? For being gay to be the same as being fat, you'd have to be born, be straight, grow up knowing you're straight, but gradually and consciously wean yourself onto cock. Babies. In at home, just reading the newspaper. This little girl comes running in. She's only 6. Hello, darling. Hello, Daddy. You've been playing? Yeah. In the park? Yeah. With your friends? Well, until the man came along. Till the man came along? Yeah, a man came along, and he asked my friends to leave, so it was just me and him. Darling, come over. Whatever happened, none of it was your fault, okay, darling? None of it was your fault. But tell Daddy every detail. What happened? He took me behind a tree so no one could see what you were doing. Oh, God, darling, and then what happened? He took my dress off. Oh, God, what happened next? What happened? He took his thing out. Oh, God, darling, and then what happened? Nothing, that was it. Oh, we'll make something up. He was the ringleader. Old Adolf. That name's died out, hasn't it? He killed that dead, didn't he? No one's calling their kid Adolf nowadays. No little Adolfs going to school. Loads of Brads and Angelinas, but no, you don't hear the teacher doing the register. Brad here, Angelina here, Adolf here. I do that quick so no one can take a picture of me doing that. No, but people make excuses for him. People say, oh, he was stupid, he was easily led, he didn't mean that. What do you mean he didn't mean that? They say, oh no, he was influenced by the political philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche, right? Because Nietzsche wrote this paper talking about a Superman. He said, not all men are born equal. And Hitler misinterpreted this and went way too far with it. And think of that. You're a great scholar, you've done this work, and you get a call from the Führer. And the Führer goes, all right, Nietzsche. He goes, yeah, good, what do you want? He goes, just read your book. What do you think? Love it. Love all that. Man and Superman, not everyone's equal, kill all the Jews. Sorry? Not everyone's equal, so kill all the Jews. I didn't write that. I read between the lines. I didn't mean that. That's terrible. You haven't been killing... You haven't been killing Jewish people, have you? What? Have you been killing Jewish people? Yeah. Yeah. A little bit. A few. How many? 6 million. 6 million? That's all. I won't do any more. Leave it at 6. That's terrible. I won't do any more. Stay for dinner? Well, I will, but be careful in future. I will. Are you writing any other books? Well, I am, but I'm scared to tell you about it. I won't do anything. What's your new book called? My new book is called The Gypsies. Do we need them? We've come a long way from it being punishable to total equality, as it should be, of course. In England, the age of consent, same as heterosexuality now, 16, and even gay marriage. Although, ironically, the one place that was really ahead of the game fell behind a little at the last election, California. They had a referendum, they put it to the vote, and they voted no to gay marriage. I mean, in California, there's people going, that's why we moved here. I mean, it's a strange sort of bigotry that you can affect someone else's lifestyle that doesn't affect you back. It's not like they asked a bloke once, said, sorry, do you mind if these two men get married? He went, no, fine, okay, jack them off then. What? I didn't know that was going to... That doesn't happen, does it? That doesn't happen. It's also a strange sort of bigotry because these people that object to that were presumably the same people that said, you know, gay people were immoral and promiscuous, but now they don't want to be monogamous and respectful in the eyes of God. And it must be so confusing to a gay guy in California thinking, that's the bit they don't like. With all the other shit we get up to, it's the marriage bit. They must be so confused. They must go to the judges and go, sorry, can I get the rules straight? What do you want to know? I just need to know what we can and can't do. Ask away. Can I marry a man? No. Can I fuck him up the arse and give him a little reach round? Please. Can't marry him? No. But and the little... Can I... Can I pick up a stranger in the bushes and take him home and jizz on him and throw him out in the morning all crusty and homeless? Of course you can, yeah. But I couldn't marry him, no. No, and don't ask again. Could I line up 15 men? I'm just riffing here. Could I line up 15 men and just jack them off? For a laugh. If you want, yeah, yeah. It would be difficult, wouldn't it? Jacking off 15 men at once. It would be like plate spinning. Wouldn't it? No. Because you could only do 2 at once, really, so you'd have these 2 ready to blow, but then they'd be losing it, and you'd go, fucking hell. Oh, here you go. Oh, fucking hell. Oh. Ain't it knackering? Jacking off 15 men at once. Never thought I'd say that. Oh.
Oh, is that? And it can't not be funny. It's oh God! Oh God! Say it, Blaze.
As far as I'm... Things that we never did in the first place. Why are you applauding someone for suddenly acting like a normal member of society? It's like I've lost a bit of weight. I've lost about 20 pounds. Exactly. What? No. You're basically applauding me for only eating as much as I need now. I should have always been doing that. I got fat because I was a greedy, lazy bastard. There's no other explanation. And I needed people that, they come to me now and they go, oh, well done, you look great. But they weren't telling me I looked terrible. They're basically saying I look terrible. No one told me at the time. It was really taboo. I needed waiters to come over and go, fuck off, you've had enough, right? And I've been criticised in the past for having a go at fat people. I've never had a go at fat people. I've only ever pointed out the fact that you get fat if you take in more calories than you burn off. That's simple science. I don't judge them in any other aspect of their life, but that's what happens. You get fat if you take in more calories than you burn off, okay? And that's indisputable, okay? Now, the thing is, people think I'm having a go. I'm not, because I don't judge them. If I see a fat person, I don't make assumptions about him other than how they got fat. And, this is the other thing, wait, right? Not only is that what makes you fat, people know that's what's making them fat. No one got fat behind their own back. No one and went, what the fuck's that? Okay? It's not a surprise, it's a gradual process. You have loads of time to back out from this project. Also, no one's sneaking into thin people's apartments and injecting their lettuce with 1,000,000 calories. That doesn't happen, okay? They know what's doing. If you go to a bloke and he's surrounded by cakes and pies, right? And you go, you know what's making you fat, don't you? He doesn't go, is it all the running? He knows what it... But I don't make judgments, okay, other than how they got fat, okay? If I see a fat person, I don't go, oh, he's fat, therefore he's jolly, right? A lot of them are miserable, aren't they? If I see a fat girl, I don't go, oh, she'd be pretty if she lost weight. That's rarely the case, okay? So don't fall for that, okay? A lot of them started eating because they had fuck all to lose. So, no. But there's no stigma attached because people don't even want to use the word fat now because I think it's derogatory. It's a real taboo subject. So they use euphemisms. They go, oh, you know Brenda, the big girl. What, 7 foot? No. Not her. What does she look like? Brenda, you know, she's the one who's clammy even in winter. Just say she's fat. Nothing wrong with it. It's their choice. It's up to you if you want to be fat. It's fine. But they don't. They go, you know, Brenda, she's out of breath just standing up at her desk. But even though it is their own fault, and it is their own fault, I feel sorry for them, right? No, I do, particularly fat women, because fat is a feminist issue. Men get fat and we just go, fuck it, all bought and paid for, you know. We don't come under the same constraints of society, whereas women are inundated with images of how you should be, size 0 models, this diet, that diet, look like this, keep your man. And they make such an effort, don't they, fat girls? They've always got lovely hair, aren't they? They're always having their hair done. They've got lovely hair. Always got lovely hair. Always got those lovely false nails, haven't they? They make an effort. Anything but jogging, right? They love high heels, don't they? They think it makes their legs look less. It doesn't. It just... You can just hear them coming now. I don't want any fat people to feel uncomfortable at one of my gigs, so next time, buy 2 seats. I'm joking. I'm joking. Shut up. I'm not having a go. I'm just pointing out, you know. I was listening to the radio in England a few weeks back, Radio 4, quite highbrow. There was a discussion about political correctness. My name came up straight away, right? And there was this woman on there going, oh, yeah, well, it's not right. Ricky Gervais, he makes jokes about fat people. He wouldn't make jokes about gay people, would he? And being fat is like being gay. What? No, it's not. What? You can't choose your sexuality. As we've established, you choose whether to eat too much or not. You know, with your sexuality, you're born, you grow up, you discover you like same-sex relationships, and that's it. You're gay, okay? For being gay to be the same as being fat, you'd have to be born, be straight, grow up knowing you're straight, but gradually and consciously wean yourself onto cock. Oh. Happy 16th birthday, son. This is Raoul. Suck his cock. Sorry, father? Suck his cock. 16 now, suck his cock. I'm heterosexual. Oh, with his newfangled words. Suck his cock. Come on. I don't like cock, father. Doesn't like cock. How do you know if you've never tried it? Ah! Suck his cock. Suck one cock. Suck... that's not sucking it, that's playing with you. Put it in your mouth. Put it... Look, have a go, you might like it. Oh, it's not so bad, is it? I fucking love these. If that happened, then being gay would be the same as being fat, but it doesn't, so it's not, okay? I was on a plane last year, okay, going from New York to LA, okay, and me and my girlfriend were one side of the plane, there was the aisle, and the other side, there were these 2 huge fat women, okay? Proper fat. One of them just got on and went, can I have a belt extension? Yeah, of course you can, you've earned it, right? So, proper. In fact, I was thinking of calling the pilot out and going, should one of us swap with one of them? Otherwise, we're just going to Canada. Do you know what I mean? And one of them was even fatter than the other one, okay? And she was there, and she'd got on the plane with one of those takeaway buckets of fast food. Bucket! I mean, there's your first clue. When did that happen? When did fat people just give up? When did they go into a shop and go, oh, fuck it, just treat me like a farmyard animal? Really? Give me it in a bucket. In fact, just strap it to my fucking head, and I'll just... A bucket? Really? You want your meal in a bucket? Yes. Right? So, she's there, and she's chowing down, right? And I swear, she turns to her fat friend and says, this is the best fried chicken I've had all day. But I'm not having a go. I'm not having a go. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because even though it is their own fault, and it is their own fault, I don't know if you know this about fat people, they fucking love cake. They love it. They love it, right? And I blame the food industries, because you go into a supermarket and it's just packed with that stuff. Everything's packed with hydrogenated fats and extra calories and sugar and butter and everything, and they love that, okay? And there's always a big door, isn't there, to a supermarket? It's always, they've got a quadruple door, isn't it? No one's ever been too fat to get through the door of a supermarket, okay? And it opens automatically, so they don't have to waste calories pushing anything. There's just, and it's a good job it opens automatically, because usually it's glass and they can see the pie from down the road and they're in like that. Grazing, right? So, I say, keep the big door, sure, keep the big door, come on fat people, come in you go. But when they get in there, it's all fresh fruit and veg. It's all whole grain, it's all stuff that's good for you, okay? Of course they'll be confused at first, they go, well that's not real food to them, they think Brussels sprouts is packaging, right? They're looking, where's the cakes, where's the cakes? The cakes are over here, but the cakes are through a different door, but this door is human-sized, okay? So now they go, there's the cakes. They go, oh fuck, I can't get in. I can't get through the fucking door. I can't. And they're starving. I go, oh God, what's this? I've got to eat some, what's this, a banana? And they go back, oh no, I still can't. Back and have a carrot. They're back and forth for days, and the fat's fallen off them. Soon they can slip through the door and have a cake. They can't get out again. No, but I mean, when someone says to me about another comedian, they say, oh, they're not funny. Even if I agree with them, I stand up and I say, well, you can't say that. You've got to say, you don't find them funny, you know. And I hate it when people say, that joke was offensive. I got to say, no, you've got to say, you found it offensive. Because it's all about feelings, and feelings are personal. And there's loads of types of comedy, and comedy evolves, you know. There's a new type of comedy at the moment called woke comedy, right? No, it's very progressive, you know. There are some clubs now where the comedian has to sign a thing saying he won't say anything contentious or he won't say anything that could offend anyone. It's a safe space for the audience. Woke comedy. And I tried to watch a bit of it, and I decided I'd rather watch Louis C.K. masturbate. Can't mention him anymore. He's cancelled. Not enough to apologise and move on. You've got to... And the big controversy last time I did it was a Caitlyn Jenner joke, right? Oh, outrage on Twitter the next day. And by outrage, I mean a couple of people going, it was transphobic. It wasn't transphobic in the slightest. It was a joke about a trans person, but the joke had nothing to do with that aspect of her existence. And that's the other thing about offence. People get offended when they mistake the subject of a joke with the actual target, and they're not necessarily the same. I'll tell you the joke. You make your own minds up. Right. So... it's live, so they go, and now your host for the 68th Annual Golden Globe Awards, please welcome Ricky Gervais. They come on, and they're all clapping, all the actors are looking up, smiling at me nervously. It's brilliant, right? So I just go, relax, I'm going to be nice tonight. I've changed. Not as much as Bruce Jenner, obviously. But if you're the type of person to revel in someone getting cancelled for something they said 10 years ago, you're just ensuring that one day you'll be cancelled for something you said today. You can't predict what will be offensive in the future. You don't know who the dominant mob will be. You know, like, the worst thing you can say today, get you cancelled on Twitter, death threats, whatever, the worst thing you can say today is, women don't have penises, right? Now, no one saw that coming. There are no 10-year-old tweets of people saying... you won't find a 10-year-old tweet of someone saying women don't have penises. Do you know why? We didn't think we fucking had to. Try and explain to someone every day what freedom of speech means, particularly in the context of comedy, and particularly in the context of a joke, that a joke about a bad thing isn't as bad as the bad thing. It's not even necessarily condoning the bad thing. It could be anti the bad thing. It depends on the actual joke. And this woman said, you should never make jokes about food allergies. I should have left it, right? I sent back, I make jokes about AIDS, cancer, famine, and the Holocaust, right? And you're telling me I should never joke about food allergies. She sent back, yes, but the Holocaust didn't kill children. Well, it did, didn't it? It was horrible, the Holocaust. Some would say as bad as food allergies. Oh, women. Not all women. I mean the old-fashioned ones. You know, the old-fashioned women. Oh, God. You know, the ones with wombs. Oh. Those fucking dinosaurs. No, I love the new women. I know the new women. They're great, aren't they? You know, the new ones we've been seeing lately. The ones with beards and cocks. They're as good as... They're as good as gold. I love them. No, it's the old-fashioned with it. And now the old-fashioned, they go like, oh, they want to use our toilets. Why shouldn't they use your toilets? For ladies. They are ladies. Look at their pronouns. What about this person isn't a lady? Well, his penis. Her penis, you fucking bigot. What if he rapes me? What if she rapes you? You fucking turf whore. Welcome to my show. It's not a show. There's no dancers or jugglers. It's basically a bloke talking, which is essentially what stand-up comedy is, isn't it? A bloke talking. Sexist. What about all the funny female comedians? Like, No. Right. No. I'm not doing that. Okay, right. That was irony. There's going to be a bit of that throughout the show. See if you can spot it, okay? Now, that's when I say something I don't really mean for comic effect, and you as an audience, you laugh at the wrong thing because you know what the right thing is. It's a way of satirising attitudes. Like that first joke, I used the old-fashioned sexist trope that women aren't funny. Now, in real life, I know there are loads of funny women. Like, I did it again, well spotted, good. But these people are virtue signalling. They're trying to bring people down to raise their own status. And they say it's because, no, we're protecting minorities. Like, they're basically saying minorities haven't got a sense of humour, which is so patronising. And I get that as well, to what it's like to be outnumbered. In this country, we're still only 5% black, 5% Asian, 5% LGBTQ, you know, tiny numbers. Now, I'm a white, heterosexual multi-millionaire, right? There's less than 1% of us. Do I whine? No. Do I don't mind. I just get on with it. Come on, Rick. Come on, Rick. Just keep fun. I'm like Rosa Parks. Do you know what I mean? I'm like... Except I fought for the right to never have to take a seat on a bus. But... when I start on a contentious subject, I feel the tension. Like, oh, is this going to be all right? Are we being allowed to laugh?
Yeah.
And I take them through a scary forest and out the other side, and it's always okay. And they, phew, right? And I think that's the important thing, because I've often said that people get offended when they mistake the subject of a joke with the actual target.
Yeah. And
they're not necessarily the same thing. You can make jokes about any subject. It depends what the joke is.
Yeah.
There's no rules. You can't joke about this. You can.
You should be able to.
You just can.
Yeah.
Okay? And there's nothing sacred.
Well, that's
really.
the point. There's nothing sacred. So everything should be subject to ridicule.
Yeah.
I mean, even just to force you to understand, think about it more.
I know. But people then they go, wow, yeah, but you shouldn't hurt people's feelings. Well, you can if their feelings are wrong.
Yeah,
You know, if you don't like the facts, don't change the facts, change the feelings.
Yeah.
You know. I did think of adopting for a while, a little third world child, because that would tick all 3 boxes, wouldn't it? You know, you think of it like, 1, I wouldn't be adding to the population problem. I'd be alleviating an existing problem. A young kid born through no fault of his own into abject poverty. He would have died without me. I can literally save his life and give him a great upbringing. Right? 2, he would be grateful, wouldn't he? He'd want to pay me back, wouldn't he? Particularly if I let him know that all the other kids in the village, they weren't so lucky, they didn't make it out. I'd tell him that early on, so he really bucked his ideas up, right? I'd go, Tundi, come here. Yeah. Go and pop a shirt on, you're not in Africa now, mate. That's better. Yeah. Tundi, yeah, water straight out of a tap, and yes. No, it's not free, it's Hampstead. Yeah, of course it's safe. Safe. Fresh drinking water. Have as much as you want. Have a bucket full. Straight out of that fresh drinking water. There you go. Go and clean the car. Go on.
How are you? You must be used to working with animatronics now. With the you got the what's his name, puppets, the Kermits and the Mrs. Piggy. And...
You were up all night researching.
Oh
this,
yeah, man. I googled it. Crikey. How are you, man? No, I love the Muppets. We used to have
This chair's so uncomfortable.
Really?
I don't want to be... honestly, it's great to be here, and I love you, man, but this is... that's more
is
like
that any
it.
better?
Yeah, that's more like it, yeah. Right, there you go. There you go.
You want me to sit there? Would that be cool?
No, it's fine, it's fine. It's just, it was making me sit upright.
Oh, no, you don't want to... I don't want you to be uncomfortable.
I like to slouch.
Well, I'll have a slouch.
Yeah, okay. Just, what's going on here? What's going on here?
That's my...
Why are you facing that towards me?
I'm facing it towards you because you subconsciously asked me to face it. Yeah.
You're showing me you're the king. You're saying,
all right.
Yeah, welcome to my show. and who's in charge?
All right. Let's start again. All right, let's start again.
All right, let's start again.
Hi, Ricky. How are you, dear?
I'm not too bad, actually.
Oh, hey. No, the Muppets, that's awesome, man. That's a show business rite of passage.
I've loved the Muppets for about 35 years, genuinely. I used to watch them at home in England. And
You're from England?
I am from England. Near you.
When did this come up?
You probably know the bit that we own a bit at the top called Scotland.
No.
You don't?
Do you know when Russell Brand was here, he said, Scotland is the Canada of England. I said, no, my friend, England is the Mexico of Scotland.
Yeah.
But it's just a matter of perspective, man. It's whatever you think.
I love Scotland.
I like it too. I like England too. I've had lots of nice times. I used to live there.
I like Scotland. I love everywhere in the world, because wherever you go, people are all the same. It's not easy being green.
Oh, I see. You've been Muppified.
I've been Muppified. No, I love the Muppets, and I love doing this film, and my new favourite Muppet is Constantine, an evil Russian frog.
This sounds good. My favourite was Pepe.
Oh, I love Pepe.
Yeah.
When I first met... I hadn't met Pepe before. Obviously, I know of him from the movies.
Right.
I met him on set, and I said, so are you a prawn? He went, king prawn.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And I said, what's the difference? He said, it's all about the size, man.
He likes to talk about the ladies.
Yeah.
He hasn't been here for a while. No, he's making movies now, I guess.
Yeah. He's still down to earth, though.
Yeah. Well, he's a prawn.
He's a prawn.
Yeah.
King prawn.
King prawn, yeah, sorry,
prawn.
It's all about the size, man.
Yeah.
So, did you live here now? Do you live in America now?
No, I still live in London and a bit in New York, and I come this way, west.
When you say you come this way, what do you exactly mean by that? When you say I come this way, and then you did that with your hand, was that a thing?
You want to be a psychiatrist.
Oh yeah, all right, yeah. Okay, yeah, good. Yeah, no.
What, you just had a pipe there?
Yeah. When I'm performing psychotherapy, yeah, all right. Now relax. Show me you're the king. Show me. There you are. No.
So you're a real doctor, yeah?
Well, as much as yes, in the way that Dr. Phil is a real doctor, yeah.
Yeah. Or Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
I had a dream last night, Doctor.
Really?
Yes, I was on a train and I was going in and out of the tunnel, and the tunnel was telling me it was had my mummy's voice, and then the train driver was my daddy, and he spilt milk all over me. Is that anything to worry about?
That goes this. Right now. This is a very common dream. It means you are frightened of the dentist. Are you in therapy? I get it once a week. It's awesome.
No.
Oh, you should.
Why?
Because you're a bit,
Weird.
You're a bit cray-cray. Yeah.
No, I'm one of those people that thinks I just get better. You know what I mean?
You mean you'd get better and you wouldn't be able to work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I go to therapy, I'd also have to tell them about the bodies I've hidden.
Crikey.
Like that, and then they have to tell the police and stuff.
No,
so.
No, they're not allowed to tell the
really?
police. No,
Oh, yeah, all right.
No, it's
Yeah,
protected under the Constitution.
You don't know anything. You're guessing.
Look.
You've got all your information from Dexter and The Sopranos. You don't know anything. You don't know.
No, man, it's true.
No, it's not true.
It is.
If you went to a psychiatrist and said, "Oh, mate, I've just dumped a body. I've cut his legs and arms off, and I've popped them in your bin. I'll see you later, mate. Cheers." Right. They wouldn't go, "Ooh, I can't tell anyone." They'd call the police.
No, not me. If I was a therapist, I'd be like, can I see it?
Yeah. If I was a therapist, I'd be in the pub going, "There's one bloke, he's mental."
Yeah.
I go, "There he is. Come over here. Tell him that thing about your mum.
Yeah.
Tell him that thing about your mum."
I think they do that. I think
They must do.
No, of course they get together in little covens, and then they
exactly,
say, "Oh, I've got a guy that thinks a train going in and out a tunnel, and he's got his dad's the train driver."
Go on, do Pete Jackson. That's brilliant. They clap and everything. They make fun of people behind their back and.
I don't. No, I've changed my mind.
Okay.
No, I think they take it very seriously.
Yeah. Any psychiatrist.
We'd like to apologise to the psychiatrists of America.
I'd like to apologise to TV.
Well, I have to say, you're doing it on the wrong show. But I take your point. Man, you got in
It's funny, because out there, we went, let's make this the best show ever. And we both decided to go the other way.
I know. But see, that's comedy, though.
Yeah,
that's we zig when you zag, bitches. That's what it is.
Oh, dear. I'd like to say I sometimes zig when I zag as well.
This is perfectly normal. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back.
Oh,
I'm here with Ricky Gervais, who's terribly rude, but we'll get through it.
This is so relaxed.
Well, nobody's watching.
No. No, I asked your producer what time this goes out tonight, and he said 12:30. I went, that's not even tonight.
No,
That's tomorrow.
Yeah,
This show goes out tomorrow. Tonight's show goes out tomorrow.
It used to be called The Tomorrow Show.
Did it?
Yeah,
No.
I think when Tom Snyder did it in New York, it was called The Tomorrow Show because it was on tomorrow. I couldn't keep track, though.
No, I didn't know what you were doing today's or yesterday's.
Do you watch Doctor Who?
I don't know. Killed that one, didn't it? Is that really all you had?
Wait. No. I'm also a Gryffindor.
Good. That tie is pointing.
That's what ties do. That's what they're for.
Is it really?
Yeah,
I
what...
thought like necklaces do that to cleavage.
Yeah. The necklaces are like, here's my boobies, and ties are like, guess what this is?
Yeah, but according to Des Morris, boobies are meant to be your arse cheeks. That's what it's saying. It's going to look at my arse cheeks.
Right.
But why would you want the one with arse cheeks there? That's odd.
Well, no, it's to represent the arse cheeks.
Yeah, but why? We know where the arse is. It's a completely different direction.
Stop doing that with your finger. Well, we're out of time, Rick. So,
OK, this might be the best chat show ever.
Oh, it is?
It might be. It's because we share the same high standards.
I know.
Wow. Oh, wow. It's amazing fun. You do this every day?
Sometimes.
That is amazing. Yeah. And you get paid? That's amazing. You're... Oh, God.
Don't tempt the fates.
That's brilliant.
Awkward pause or meditation?
What do you mean?
Well, that's how we end. Awkward pause or meditation. Or you could...
Always awkward pause.
Okay.
Shall I tell a joke, a punchline of a joke that just falls flat and everyone just goes quiet and it just fades out?
No, we did that in the monologue.
Okay. Okay.
Just awkward pause. Let's layer in a little bit of sexual tension.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'll just go. What didn't I say? Okay. Well, I'll go in for the. I won't know what to do, so I'll say goodbye to my doctor. But I just lean in, and you go, "What are you doing?" I go, "Oh, sorry." Like I was confused. Like,
okay.
Okay. Thanks very much, doctor. Sorry. Do you mind if I masturbate?
Ricky Gervais, everybody.
Hello, we're filming with Ricky Gervais and we're having a problem with the drilling. I wonder if you can...
Like that's going to do anything.
Okay,
You're film.
stop.
Oh, you're filming with Ricky Gervais. Cut. Stop the drilling. He said the two magic words in Hollywood. Ricky Gervais. Oh, the drilling stopped. Thanks very much. All right. I can't imagine why he'd want to speak to me for Channel 4. No disrespect. I know that he doesn't like interviews, or I think he's quite a grumpy man. You know that he's seen The Office and Extras, don't you?
He told me he'd seen it.
Yeah, definitely. He's not going to go, oh, no, I thought, no. Ah, I thought it was Billy Connolly. I was, okay, good.
The Office has made Ricky Gervais a global comedy star. It's shown in 80 countries, and its DVD sales make it the most successful BBC comedy export of all time. Extras has also gone international. He's the only British comedian to write and star in an episode of The Simpsons and win a Golden Globe. But he's turned down lead roles in Hollywood and multi-million-pound commercial contracts. So how does he cash in on worldwide stardom? He meets his heroes.
And I'll have a vanilla... one of the vanilla bullshit things, you know, whatever you want, some vanilla bullshit, latte, kappa thing, you know, whatever you got.
Larry David co-created the most successful sitcom in history.
Why don't they have salsa on the table?
What do you need salsa for?
Salsa is now the #1 condiment in America.
Do you know why? Because people like to say salsa. Excuse me, do you have any salsa? We need more salsa. Where's the salsa? No salsa.
The show, which was written by Larry, regularly got 30 million viewers. Following this huge success, he chose to shun the networks and epic ratings to go to HBO and have complete creative control, writing and starring in his own series, Curb Your Enthusiasm.
It's a cafe latte? What is that, milk?
Milk.
Milk and coffee.
Coffee, yeah.
Milk and coffee, who would have thought?
You know,
milk and coffee, oh
want.
my God, what a drink!
This limo's getting wolf whistles from other cars.
Shaving, by the way. I want to film this.
Well, I thought we are filming this.
No.
I have great shaving
You were going to
techniques.
wait there, and then I was going to bring it in.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were rolling.
Hi, we're doing another take.
We are. And I said I
No,
wouldn't.
aren't we just filming this?
Huh?
We are filming this.
Oh, we are now.
filming,
Yeah, I
yeah.
have to act.
This
You want me to come in and act now?
Yeah.
What do we do?
Do you mind if we film you while you're putting on a
No,
bit of...
no,
Great,
let's do it.
okay.
I'm just going to take down a little bit of the redness.
What redness? No, it's true. On my nose, is that a little red? I thought there was something wrong with me. I had to go to a dermatologist. Yeah.
Is this weird? Two men just talking about their skin condition while being filmed, being made up? That's all right, isn't it?
You know, two men as secure as we are.
Absolutely.
I don't think it's a problem. Maybe we're metrosexual.
Are we? What's that?
That's a guy who's very involved with creams and
moisturising.
Heterosexual, but he takes very good care of himself. But good grooming.
He thinks nothing of a Brazilian, and I like to be as spick and span down there as any woman you'll care to meet.
I have to say I haven't used the word Brazilian in my life. Now, the onus is pretty much on you for most of this, isn't it? You know, you're the interviewer, right?
Yeah.
So I'm the guy who should be really relaxed about this.
Absolutely.
I don't want to have to feel like I'm on a date here, right? I'm not on a date.
Just because I talked about Brazilians, that was... I wasn't bringing that up to fist for compliments.
No,
I mean,
I know.
No.
I'm going to give you a little chapstick.
What's that?
Chapstick for chap lips?
No. I think that if you use that chapstick stuff,
yeah,
I think you'll start getting chapped lips all the time. I really do.
Because you assume that your lips are being mollycoddled and they need to go there and be a man. Yeah. But thanks very much for doing this.
The only reason I'm doing it is because it's in England.
Sure.
And nobody I know will be watching. So there's a great freedom to that.
Right. I was hoping that it's because you had
and also,
me
yes,
and my work.
yeah, no, of course. Obviously, that has something to do with it, yeah. Yeah. When I was doing stand-up, I would never let anybody come see me. I only wanted strangers in the audience. I couldn't stand it if I saw a face, and if I recognized the face. It would throw me.
I went to see some comedy last night. I sort of just snuck over to the Comedy Store on Sunset. I saw 8 acts. Every single one of them, their catchphrase was, "What the fuck?" What the fuck? Right? And they all talked about their ethnic parenting. It was like, if it was a Korean bloke, it was like, oh, my dad would go, "Why you want to go into comedy?" The Jamaican, "Why you want to go into comedy?" It was like, just change the race and then use, "What the fuck?" Every single one of them.
Can you say fuck on your show?
Yeah.
You can?
Yeah. Do you want to?
No, do you? No, not this show.
Oh, extras.
Extras, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we keep it down. I mean,
yeah, I try and keep my mind down.
Yeah. Can I just remind you of a scene, the opening of the restaurant, which was like an opera of swearing.
Fuckhead, shit-faced, cocksucker, asshole, son of a bitch!
Maybe one day I'll get a chance to do something good for somebody like that.
Scum-sucking motherfucking whore!
Cock! Cock! Chisholm! Grandma! Cock!
Bum. Fuck, turd, fart. Cunt, piss, shit, bugger, and balls!
Damn it! Hell! Crap! Shit!
You goddamn motherfucking bitch! Fuck you, you car wash cunt!
Now, car wash cunt is poetry.
That's she came up with that item.
What do you think about swearing in comedy?
I don't like to abuse it at all. I know just from doing stand-up that it's the easiest way to get cheap and easy laughs.
I think it can be funny.
It definitely makes anything funnier. It does. There's no doubt about it. Once you inject a fuck into your speech, it makes it funnier. It gives it an emphasis, and it gives it a shock.
What did you have?
I am afraid to say I had an ace high.
Ace high?
I know, but I got it.
How could you not go in with an ace high?
Oh, you cunt! What a cunt! I can't believe that you didn't go in with that.
I just thought that she...
What a hand! That's a great hand for this game. Wow.
If you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and So... Mel Gibson, come on. No, come on. I'm not going to have a go at him. He's been through a lot. Not as much as the Jews, to be fair. You're so macho, aren't you?
I know, it's a
You're so
handshake.
tough. I'm glad you got your shirt on. You always have to show a bit of that, don't you?
No.
It's for the menopausal women. And go, oh, look, he's taking his shirt. You walked to the restaurant the other week carrying a stag. Who do you think you are? 4.
Hold on.
I'll leave you with one final story, right? It's another true story. If I say they're true, by the way, they are. I promise, they're all true. And this is probably my favourite school story ever. It was 1976 again, so I was about 14. And we had a kid in our class called Gary Masterman. And Gary developed Tourette's syndrome, like every sentence of the swear word, and he had a tic, because we learned all about it in assembly. Gary was up there, all the teachers knew him, all the kids knew him. He was a popular lad, right? And, yeah, nice guy, Gary Masterman. But sometimes his tics seemed relevant. And I'll never forget, we were having this lesson with a young female teacher called Miss Wilkie. She was at the blackboard, and she was doing those calling out suggestions. I can't remember what it was about, but she'd go, Simon, what do you think? Yeah, that's good. Yes, that works, yeah. Brian, what do you... Yeah, good, yeah. And she went, Gary. He went, I'll finger you, miss. And she just went, anyone else? And she pointed to Sean Dixon, and Sean went, yeah, I'll finger you.
Everybody, you went to the Achilles heel of everybody. Like when you tell a woman who's, that it's, she looks old, that just hits a woman deep in the...
Who did I say that to?
I think you said something about the Sex and the City women, like about...
I said it was airbrushed, and I said, we know how old you are, girls. I saw one of you in an episode of Bonanza. Right? No, I was saying, why lie? There's nothing wrong with being 50 or looking 50.
But you're not a woman. I get you.
But I don't think you lose your sensuality at 50. I've only got a day to live. I said, what do you want to do?
And then when that didn't happen, what? And then when that couldn't happen...
Make-A-Wish Foundation. No. I'd like to go on Jimmy Fallon, please.
And so, that's not what you said.
No, I didn't.
You want to do something else, and then...
I said anything but Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
The world got to see James Corden as a fat pussy. He was also in the movie Cats, but no one saw that. And the reviews, shocking. I saw one that said, this is the worst thing to happen to cats since dogs, right? But Dame Judi Dench defended the film, saying it was the role she was born to play, because she... I can't do this next joke. Because she loves nothing better than plonking herself down on the carpet, lifting her leg and licking her... Furball. She's old school. Did anyone have a pedo teacher when they were at school? Yes. Round of applause for pedo teachers, yeah. That's another thing. I think where people are now trying to be so politically correct, they're trying to out-woke each other. Soon someone's going to say, you can't say pedo anymore. It's a derogatory term. It offends people who are child addicted, right? So you're going to have people going to the doctor going, Doctor, I think I'm child addicted, right? And doctor go, oh, you poor thing. How do you feel? I feel like I want to fiddle with kids. That is one of the symptoms. Don't worry, sit down. We'll get you into a facility at taxpayers' expense, right? And we'll wean you off children. How does that work, doctor? Well, like when they give heroin addicts methadone, yeah? Well, we're going to start you on dwarves, right? It might work. It might...
But are you into Harry? I think because he's British, like the superstar, you'd be into him. But are you into Harry?
Well, yeah, he's fine. But why do you think? Because he's British, I'm into him.
Kind of.
We've got as many idiots as you. I don't have to be into everyone British, do I? This new thing in England is celebrities having depression. Oh, I feel all depressed. It's always overprivileged performers that have these bouts of depression. You don't have blue-collar workers, working-class mums with 6 children having I feel a bit depressed. Do you? Get the kids to school. Oh, yeah. You know, I just think of these guys on minimum wage reading articles about going, oh, look at this poor millionaire comedian. He feels all alienated. I wish there's something I could do, but I lost my fingers. But as I say, I'm going to be nice tonight. I've changed. Not as much as Bruce Jenner, obviously. Now Caitlyn Jenner, of course. What a year she's had. She became a role model for trans people everywhere, showing great bravery in breaking down barriers and destroying stereotypes. She didn't do a lot for women drivers, but... I never knew you were this weird.
Really?
No, because you kept it... We worked together for a couple of days. And
I know.
You're absolutely mental.
In a nice way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so...
We're so restless, we're too reckless. Without you here, think I care less. So I fall down, and I keep doing things in the wrong way. You're stuck at the bottom. There's gotta be a better way. You got.
No one cares about movies anymore. No one goes to the cinema. No one really watches network TV. Everyone's watching Netflix. This show should just be me coming out going, well done, Netflix, you win everything. Good night. But no, we got to drag it out for 3 hours. You could binge watch the entire first season of Afterlife instead of watching this show. That's a show about a man who wants to kill himself because his wife dies of cancer. And it's still more fun than this, okay? Spoiler alert, season 2 is on the way, so in the end, he obviously didn't kill himself. Just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up. I know he's your friend, but I don't care. A few years ago, on this show, I made a joke about Mel Gibson getting a bit drunk and saying a few unsavoury things. We've all done it. I wasn't judging him. But now I find myself in the awkward position of having to introduce him again. Listen, I'm sure it's embarrassing for both of us, okay? And I blame NBC for this terrible situation. Mal blames... We know who Mal blames. Listen, I still feel a bit bad for it, right? Mel's forgotten all about it, apparently. That's what drinking does. No. I want to say something nice about Mel before he comes out. Oh, yeah, okay, here you go. I'd rather have a drink with him in his hotel room tonight than with Bill Cosby. Please welcome Mel Gibson.
Yeah. I love seeing Ricky once every 3 years because it reminds me to get a colonoscopy.
Who are your comedy heroes and influences?
When I was growing up, I loved the Bilko Show.
Every week, he's trapped, he's in this, you know, it could be prison or whatever, it just happens to be the army. It laid out the blueprint for sitcom, I think. I love Bilko.
And I loved Abbott and Costello.
Chuck, what? Do we have to sleep in this room? Why, you're not afraid, are you? No. But if you see a pair of pants flying through the air, don't grab them. Why? I'll be in them! Right.
I loved Abbott and Costello, I did, but I always felt that I had Laurel and Hardy.
Well, here's another nice kettle of fish you pickled me in.
I think they were too sophisticated for me when I was a kid. There was something I didn't quite latch onto about them. I don't know why.
It's the relationship that I love. You know, I'm with this idiot. It's almost like I'd be okay if it wasn't for this fool. And it's the way they share that screen time that Stan's the idiot and he says stupid things. And Ollie can't believe he says those things.
Well, what's the matter?
Where's that clock?
What clock?
The clock you paid $290 for.
Why, that's ridiculous. Where would I get $290?
Where's that clock?
I don't know. He said he was going to keep it in the dark. And if I didn't keep my mouth shut, then nobody would be any the wiser.
Oh!
Now, why didn't you keep your trap shut?
And I think there's a certain amount of that with you and Jeff. You take turns. Sometimes you're the Stan, where you say the wrong thing and it's out there. And sometimes you're the, why do you say that? What, you're an idiot.
Oh, my God! What are you... Here.
Oh, needed this.
Susie's here.
What?
Oh,
What
hi,
is
Susie.
going on here? What are you doing here?
The amount of sleep that I've lost...
What
thinking
are
about
you
this...
doing here?
Listen, and I'll tell you. Sammy's shelf has been on my mind. I've always thought the shelf was loose.
And you brought Larry to help you with the shelf?
I know a lot about shelving. I put up all the shelves in my house. And
You put the shelves up in your... I find that
He
hard to
knows a
believe,
lot
Larry.
about shelving.
No, I put them all up. And I
Mr.
was
California
gonna,
Closets over
check
here
out
all of a sudden?
the shelves here.
Look, get the hell... Leave!
Jeff, in a way, has a tough role on my show because he's a confidant. Sometimes he's just there to be helpful to the story. You know?
It's such a useful character, though, isn't it? Because he knows everything. And,
I couldn't do the show without that character.
It's almost like setting you up. You know, it's sending you on your way. And yeah.
Now, Cheryl is so adept at doing that kind of thing.
Oh, by the way, did you tell Wanda she has a big ass?
I didn't tell Wanda she
Yes,
had
you
a
did.
big ass. She'll always know exactly how to make a scene funnier.
Why? What's the big deal? What if I did say she has a big ass? So what? That's not so terrible. What's the matter with a big ass? I like big asses. There's no problem.
You like big asses?
I don't mind a big ass. I mean, no, that's not necessarily
no,
big.
This is interesting.
No, what?
You love big asses?
No, I don't love big asses.
How big do you like them?
I like them just the regular. I like them just like yours, okay?
Oh,
That's how I
because
like
mine is really big. and
No,
I
it's
like
not
them big.
really big. It's not. It's good size.
You just said I love big asses and I like yours.
And completely gives herself over to it. No ego at all. Always knows where to take a scene to get it funnier.
All this stuff is
kinky.
unfolding now.
Nothing's
Which
unfolding.
is interesting. After years together, I'm just finding out.
What are you
like,
crazy?
all these
No,
sexual
that's
things
so
about you that I
untrue.
had no
Don't.
idea.
No, I'm not the deviant.
I didn't say deviant.
Presumably, you get the ideas from real life. You know, their observations or things that you think may happen. And is it all for the comedy, or is there any part of it that's you getting something off your chest?
I'm not consciously trying to get things off my chest, I don't think. But things do occur where I go, this will be a good thing to do on my show, that had I said it at the time, I would have gotten something off my chest.
Right.
Like this one scene that we did, the check came and Cheryl and I were out to dinner with another couple.
Come on,
Larry. Larry.
No splitting.
Please.
No
You
splitting.
picked up the last one.
I better
Thank
look at
you,
this.
Stu.
Anyway, thanks, Stu. That's very nice of you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What about me? You can thank me too?
And thank you, Susan.
You're welcome.
Why do I have to thank you?
For dinner that my husband and I treated you to?
Oh, I thought he treated me to it.
Stu pulled out the credit card and put it down, yes.
Yeah. So I thanked him.
And he's using our money to pay for it. So you could thank us. We're taking you out to dinner.
Well, you can call it our money, but just for the sake of discussion, he's the one who goes to work and earns the money. You don't work. So something like that came up in my life. You know, I thank the wife. I'm not a sociopath.
Of course.
I can't say that, you know. But I knew immediately that this is something I want to do on the show. So in that sense, yeah, it is a way to get things off my chest.
The trouble is that I have with watching Curb Your Enthusiasm is that I agree with everything Larry says. Outside that sort of mild male autism where it's probably better that he doesn't always say what he's thinking, I think he's right.
Well, that's why I like that Larry so much better than this Larry.
It would be great to be like him, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it be
Freedom.
great?
The
Yeah.
freedom, not burdened by conscience.
Absolutely.
Not ringing people up and going, I'm so sorry. Just going, no.
Yeah, he's happy, that guy.
Look what's going on with this kid.
Wow.
Honestly, it's huge.
It's a bigger penis than mine. He's got a bigger penis than me.
We all have the good thoughts and the bad thoughts. But, you know, nobody ever expresses the bad thoughts. We just think them and we don't say them.
Yeah.
But the bad thoughts are funny. I saw your son at the pool.
Yeah.
Kid's got some penis on him. It's pretty good.
What are you saying?
Your son. His penis.
Wait, what are you saying that before?
Hey,
Remember,
it's a compliment. What's the big deal?
What's the compliment?
Well, how's it bad? How's it bad? He's got a nice big penis. So what?
Well, I'm not talking about your wife's tits. I mean, this is rude.
You can say my wife has nice tits as long as it's complimentary.
And when you come back and you say that, you know, it's, I mentioned his kid's penis, she says,
Why would you do that, Larry?
and you say, and this sums up what I think a comedian's mind, you say,
I took a risk.
And that's what comedians do. Sometimes you think, well, mate, you know, it might go down well, it might not, but I just say it.
I mean, that's how we're all going through life, isn't it? Just not saying what we really want to say.
We're going through life compromising.
Exactly.
For the good of everyone.
Right.
Yeah. I suppose that's why people like yourself don't compromise in your art. That's where no one can get hurt. It's up to you. Art, you're allowed to be a complete fascist. There's no, what about me? It doesn't matter. I don't care about you. This is you do your own program. I'm in charge of this. There should be no compromise in art.
I think it's because there's I don't know about your case, but in my case, I'm such a liar in my life. Not
really.
Well, lying about or keeping things to myself.
I see what you
mean? Yeah, not really telling my true feelings. That I feel like I want to go completely the other way when I have the opportunity.
And that's why you create superheroes like Larry.
Well, I think if you're any good, you kind of have to have a compulsion to tell the truth.
Absolutely.
Don't you think?
Absolutely, yeah. And without guilt.
Yeah.
This is guilt-free truth. Comedy, I think. And I think that's the important thing, because I've often said that people get offended when they mistake the subject of a joke with the actual target. Yeah. And they're not necessarily the same thing. You can make jokes about any subject. It depends what the joke is. Yeah. There's no rules. You can't joke about this. You can. You should be able to. You just can. Yeah. Okay? And there's nothing sacred. But people then they go, wow, yeah, but you shouldn't hurt people's feelings. Well, you can if their feelings are wrong. Yeah. You know, if you don't like the facts, don't change the facts, change the feelings. Yeah. You know.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? Uh-oh, Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
How arrogant are you to think that you deserve to go through life with no one ever saying anything that you don't agree with or like? I want people to stop saying that joke's offensive. Yeah. I want them to start saying I found it offensive, because you've got to own the emotion, because that's all it is. You're just telling me how you feel about it. Yeah. There's nothing intrinsically offensive about this joke.
Keep my wife's name out your f***ing mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your f***ing mouth.
I'm going to, okay? That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
And I think that's the important thing, because I've often said that people get offended when they mistake the subject of a joke with the actual target. Yeah. And they're not necessarily the same thing. You can make jokes about any subject. It depends what the joke is. Yeah. There's no rules. You can't joke about this. You can. You should be able to. You just can. Yeah. Okay? And there's nothing sacred. But people then they go, wow, yeah, but you shouldn't hurt people's feelings. Well, you can if their feelings are wrong. Yeah. You know, if you don't like the facts, don't change the facts, change the feelings. Yeah. You know.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? Uh-oh, Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
How arrogant are you to think that you deserve to go through life with no one ever saying anything that you don't agree with or like? I want people to stop saying that joke's offensive. Yeah. I want them to start saying I found it offensive, because you've got to own the emotion, because that's all it is. You're just telling me how you feel about it. Yeah. There's nothing intrinsically offensive about this joke.
Keep my wife's name out your f***ing mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.